What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 2 battle for the GDL, the Galar Defenders League. If you guys missed Week 1, oh my god, go back and check it out. You guys see on your screen, we got the win, obviously. We're 1-0, but the game was insane. We played against the GMAX Inteleon, Porygon Z, coming in hot, putting in work for us. Oh my god, I'm so happy with how the set did, so make sure you go back and check that one out. Also, I gotta give a huge shout out to Olivia-Sama for helping me out with the thumbnails. She's been an amazing help to me. She loves doing thumbnails. She has a video where she kind of guides you through how she gets a lot of her thumbnails, and they're honestly really incredible. So if you guys are kind of on the fence about whether or not you want to start making your own thumbnails or working on that kind of stuff, that video is very informative. I'll have it in the description, as well as Liv's YouTube and Twitter links and her Twitch link as well, because she makes amazing content. I'm very proud to have her as my friend, and I'm so grateful that she was able to give me a hand with these thumbnails because they look they look fucking amazing. Alright, but this is a different situation now. We are playing against the New Orleans Saints Snow and their coach, Ultra Player 12. Now I'm playing them for BBL Week 1, and I'm playing them for GDL Week 2. These games are happening back to back. I literally just recorded my team builder portion for the BBL, and I'm recording the team builder portion for the GDL. We're gonna be playing for both, and I'm honestly, I'm nervous for both because Josh is a hell of a player. He's really good at this game. He has multiple championships to his name, and he knows a lot about GMAX Dreadnought. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, on the screen there's a, a little thumbnail for a video that I did with Josh on GMAX Dreadnought on my channel. You should go back and check it out. It's pretty good. It'll be in the cards. Yeah. Now, GDL. This league I care about very much because I want to do well. We have Urshifu single strike with this thing. This is nuts. This Pokemon is bananas, and I really want to do well with it. Only thing is, we're going up against another fast GMAX Pokemon. Damn. We're going up against GMAX Charizard, arguably the best GMAX Pokemon in draft. But that's only if you can hold items. This Pokemon cannot hold items. It must hold a Pokeball. So it's 4 times weak to rocks. 50% of its health gone off of rocks. Good news is I have 2 setters. I have Crustle and I have Palisand. Bad news is I'm not going to be bringing rocks this week. I don't feel the need to. I would like to, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel the need to necessarily. Looking at this team, he has a couple advantages in certain areas. He has a really good advantage over my stronger Pokemon. My Slowbro, Sylveon, and Roserade have really poor matchups this week. Charizard eats them alive, Aegislash eats them alive, Hydreigon, bar Sylveon, eats them alive. So I'm kind of worried about that. But he has a really weird matchup against my lower Pokemon. My Crustle kind of destroys him if I get a Shell Smash up. Basculin is very strong because adaptability, Flip Turn, U-Turn, and Flip Turn and Liquidation, and Aqua Jet. That's it, not U-Turn. So I'm kind of excited to see what we can do. But as always, we're going to start off with this Pokemon because, this Pokemon's nuts. Urshifu. Now, I did make a slight change to the graphics. I changed the colors of the moves to match exactly what they are in-game on Wi-Fi. So that's what we have here now going forward. So a bit of a change there, but it is what it is. Now, looking at this, we have Wicked Blow, Close Combat, Rock Slide, and U-Turn holding the Koba Berry. The Koba Berry reduces damage from super effective flying type attacks. If it's Max Zard against Urshifu, not Max Urshifu, just Urshifu. If he decides to go for Max Airstream, we live any hit if he's timid. If he's modest, we outspeed. We also outspeed Jolly Sock, which is nice. We can threaten back the Charizard with a Rock Slide, which is huge. U-Turn is there for momentum, and it also helps us out with the Slurpuff and the Hatterene, I guess, to an extent. But mostly the Slurpuff because it resists our dual stab. So we can U-Turn out and then go into a threat. We have Wicked Blow for pretty much everything, and Close Combat for everything that Wicked Blow basically resists, or resists Wicked Blow. The big thing with this is that we lure in the Charizard and we chip it down immensely. If for some reason he thinks, oh yeah, Matt's gonna switch out, he might be scarfed or whatever, I drop a Rock Slide and I smack that thing, and then it's gone if he doesn't GMAX. With our spread, we take a non-boosted Timid Draco Meteor from the Hydreigon, and we actually take a good bit of fairy moves from my opponent's team as well, which is very nice. We take a non-boosted or no special attack Tentacruel's Dazzling Gleam. I think he has to be very speedy and very bulky. I don't think it's one of the other. He can't have a lot of attack investment because one, he's going to want to either outspeed this thing or just make sure he can take a hit from this thing. And he can't really do both. So I think if anything, he's going to be max speed, enough speed for this Pokemon, and then max HP, something like that, or along the lines of that. I know Josh doesn't really go max, but that's kind of what I'm looking at here. This Pokemon also takes a Draining Kiss from a modest Frostlass. If he's Life Orb, we don't take the hit, but again, we take the Draining Kiss and we Oko back with Wicked Blow. There's definitely a possibility that that thing will go for a Destiny Bond. So I want to U-turn out on that thing if I'm worried about that. Moving on though, our next Pokemon is going to end up being Basculin for the second week in a row. Why is this thing coming? Tell me why? Oh, that's right, my opponent has a really fast fire type again, so I kind of have to bring this Pokemon. It's my really only answer to really fast fire types, especially when my opponent has amazing answers, really incredible answers to my Slowbro. And it sucks because Slowbro was my second pick, and I really wanted it to do well, and unfortunately, so far this season, it just doesn't have good matchups, and I wanted to. Liquidation, Flip Turn, Aqua Jet, Psychic Fangs with the Mystic Water hits my opponent's team for incredible damage. Water type destroys everything except for the Hydreigon and the Tentacruel. We speed tie Hydreigon with our spread. Psychic Fangs is there for the Tentacruel. If he doesn't bring that thing, which I think he will, and he brings Hydreigon, I'm happy with liquidating that thing. Liquidation, Flip Turn, it'll do tons of damage to it either way. I really want to make sure that the big thing is the Tentacruel gets weakened because that's a pretty big deterrent for some of my Pokemon later on, and I really want to make sure that thing gets weakened down quite a bit. This Pokemon, with its Aqua Jet, from after the Charizard takes a Rock Slide in its Gigantamax, will actually KO the Charizard, which is very important because if it goes for, let's say, 2 max Airstreams to prevent any Scarfers from coming in, then Aqua Jet will get the job done for me. So I have that backup just in case. Flip Turn is there for momentum, which is very nice, and yeah, it's a very strong set. Once again, pairs really well with Urshifu in this week. So far this season it's paired really well, and I'm hoping it's going to do a lot of work. Moving on, our next pick is going to be GMAX Corviknight. This Pokemon is very important for us this week because it actually walls a good chunk of my opponent's team, and I don't know, it's weird because it's a good Pokemon, but at the same time, it's not the greatest. Why do I say that? Well, he's got a GMAX Charizard, and that's very scary. GMAX Wildfire is a hell of a move. It'll actually do more damage to me over turns, which is bad. I mean, this Pokemon's already weak to fire moves, and he has a free fire attack. The good thing is, if it ends up being Charizard against the Corviknight, I think my play is going to have to be to just GMAX and then go for a Brave Bird and try and get as much damage off as I possibly can, because the only way he'll get the KO on me is if he goes for the Max Flare. And if it's my max HP Corviknight against his max HP Charizard, then I can get off 2 Brave Birds because he'll have to go for a Max Air Slash or Max Hurricane or Max Fly or Max Dual Wing Beat or whatever, just Max Airstream to get the speed, and then go for the Max Fire move. And if he does that, I should be able to either A, stall him out with the Gigantamax, or B, KO him with my Basculin, and that's absolutely important. You guys see it, I have Assurance on this screen. Why Assurance? He's got an Aegislash, just in case. I was actually debating running a bit of a, not a meme set, but a funner set that was going to be like Bulk Up, Agility, Power Trip, and like Brave Bird or Iron Head or something like that, and in theory, it puts in a lot of work. It just doesn't do enough damage to the Charizard to do as much as I wanted to, so I decided to go kind of against that. But Assurance is there. It has a very hard hitting Max Darkness, hits things very hard. If I move second in the turn, which majority of the time I will, then I actually just double the damage, which will be 120 base power, so I will take that for sure. This Pokemon walls a good chunk of my opponent's team. With this Pokemon, we actually, let me just find it, there it is. So in base, we take 2 non-boosted Modest Shadow Balls from Aegislash, we take a Modest Life Orb Flamethrower after Rocks from Hydreigon, or a Timid Life Orb Fire Blast without Rocks being up. We also take 2 Modest Mystical Fires from Hatterene, that's non-boosted obviously, so if it's got Life Orb, we're not going to take it. If it's got leftovers, we'll take the hit, which is fantastic. We actually 1v1 Tentacruel, Piloswine, Frostlass, and a non-cursed variant of Miltank, which is amazing. And we can actually just stall them out. We have pressure, we can PB stall, which I will definitely take advantage of because, I mean, he's got some threatening Pokemon, so I will definitely take advantage of any option I have to get this win. With this said, we also take 2 Jolly Scarfed Close Combats from Sock, and we take 2 Modest Flamethrowers from Slurpuff, and we also take any attack from GMAX Charizard while it's Gigantamaxed, which is absolutely phenomenal. I really have to take advantage of that, and honestly the best case situation is if it ends up being this Pokemon against Charizard, I hope that he goes for Swords Dance, because I'm staying in, I'm clicking Max Brave Bird, and it's going to nuke him, do a ton of damage, and I will definitely take advantage of that. Moving on, our next Pokemon is going to be one of the very important Pokemon for the roster, Porygon Z. This Pokemon put in so much work last week, and I'm really hoping I can recreate some of that magic this time around. Tri-Attack, Dark Pulse, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam with a choice Scarf. This Pokemon outspeeds the same Pokemon that Urshifu does, so I believe it's Modest Charizard and Jolly Sock. So it's very important for us. With this set, I would love to be Adaptability. Unfortunately, my opponent has 2 really solid Ghost types against me. He's got an Aegislash, and he's got a Frostlass. Because of that, I can't necessarily just click Tri-Attack and go for Nasty Plot, Recover, and Agility with Tri-Attack. I would love to run that set, I just can't. This team is really good, but it's kind of slow. So a Choice Scarf on it is really solid. It's too slow though for running a Choice Specs because I would love to have the extra damage. We are going to be running Download. Download is really solid because again, Urshifu forces a ton of things to be more physically defensive than specially defensive, but at the end of the day, people are going to start being aware of that, and Urshifu will still put in a lot of work. So it just depends on which one will do more work. It's based on any given week basically. And the big reason why I went Scarf over Specs is because, or Life Orb even, is because I can't guarantee an agility and I need the speed on this Pokemon to revenge kill a Charizard that has, let's say, not gone for max Airstream. Pretty important for me to do. Our next Pokemon is going to be Raichu. Raichu is important for this matchup because it's a very hard hitter against my opponent's roster. Volt Switch, Thunderbolt hit my opponent's team for incredible damage, bar the Piloswine and the... what else is there? I think it's Piloswine, Thwackey, and Hydreigon. Yeah, everything else takes neutral damage to it, which is incredible or super effective damage to it. But Draining Kiss is there for the Hydreigon, doing huge damage to it, recovering back, I believe it's 75% of my HP. We outspeed that thing naturally, which is amazing. Surf is there for the Piloswine, but Piloswine doesn't have the best matchup against me. It's just kind of there as a backup just in case. This thing is mostly going to be used to Volt Switch around, hit things very hard. If it's Charizard versus this Pokemon, I go ahead and I click Max Thunderbolt and I just say bye-bye. Not bye-bye, obviously, it's going to take 50-something%, but still, that's really good because it means that if my Urshifu is still at max HP, Cobra Berry comes in, Rock Slide, gets the KO. So, very important here. We speed tie the Frostlass, which is absolutely important, and even more important, we outspeed a neutral speed Charizard. Our next Pokemon and final Pokemon is going to be one of our win cons this week, and yes, the second week in a row, Urshifu is not our main win con. Our main win con, Crustle. This thing is absolutely important and vital for the success of our team this week. With the heavy duty boots and the sturdy ability, we will always be able to take one hit from anything and set up a Shell Smash. Now, one thing I found out, did not know I'd be able to do this. I was in a mock, and shout out to Brain by the way for the mock, I really appreciate it. This Pokemon came in on a Choice Banded Frostlass locked into Poltergeist. He clicked Poltergeist, and I took damage. I Shell Smash up at -1, KO the Frostlass with Rock Blast. Brings in Aegislash, Max Attack Adamant. Goes for Shadow Sneak, I live. I took the hit. So this Pokemon is insanely strong. If my opponent is a Scarf Frostlass for some reason, I don't think they're going to be Scarf. Even then, Scarf is scary because it outspeeds this Pokemon at +2. But if my opponent's not running any Scarfers, we outspeed everything. We can set up on pretty much everything, and the good thing is that if my opponent decides to not go for Max Wildfire, we will actually stall out 2 turns of GMAX. That's very important because I can't afford to have the Charizard in GMAX for very long. If it gets its speed boost, fine. As long as it's not getting up a Swordsdance or a Belly Drum and its speed boost. Okay, if it's got speed boost and it's Gigantamax, that's when it's the biggest problem because it's super bulky. But I think we have a decent-ish plan around it. I'm nervous, don't get me wrong, because it's an extremely powerful Pokemon, and I'm very worried about how I'll be able to perform against it, but I think our plan is solid here. Shell Smashing with Rock Blast and Earthquake are incredible. X-Scissor gets the job done for us as well. Plus, we outspeed everything, and yeah, that's the team. If you guys are still here before we get into the battle, first off, I want you guys to leave a like on the video and comment down below. I just really appreciate it for sticking around for the team builder. Thank you guys, y'all are the real MVPs. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the battle. All right, everyone, we are back. Looking at this team that he brought the Hydreigon, the Aegislash, the Miltank, the Tentacruel, excuse me, Slurpuff, and the GMAX Charizard. I definitely expected 100% for him to bring, what, 5 of these mons. I was kind of like iffy about the Miltank, but it is what it is. Looking at this, I think I want to lead off with Raichu here. He doesn't have a ground immunity, or electric immunity, excuse me. So I think this is a pretty solid lead on my part. He might lead off with the Charizard, or not Charizard, the Hydreigon, but that's okay. I have this thing, and I outspeed, so I can find out right away if it's Scarf. I can always go for Draining Kiss, which is going to do 4 times effective damage. So have fun to Josh, and let's get this done. All right, week 2 of the GDL. I'm nervous. I just played Josh for BBL, and I'm not going to spoil how that game went. You guys are going to have to go and check that out for BBL week 1. It's probably going to be up on either Friday, or it was up on last Friday. One of the two. No, going to be up next Friday. He leads off with his Miltank, though. Miltank gets hazards. That's a thing. I do want to calc quickly how much I do to Miltank with my Raichu, because if I 2KO it, then I might just want to go for that. So Miltank as a lead, level 50. Wow, if it's specially defensive, we do not do much damage to it. If it's physically defensive, We 2KO it. I want to go for I want to kind of gauge this thing, so I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt. I want to see what it does. As we do Thunderbolt, and he is not specially defensive, he's physically defensive as hell. Is he going for Earthquake? He Stealth Rocks. I'm cool with that. At this point, from this damage, Voltor's going to KO him, so I can freely go for that. But at this point, I think my best option is actually just to go for another Thunderbolt here. He really has no other options. Like, he's got to sack this thing off, if anything, or he goes into the Hydreigon. And if he goes into Hydreigon, that's fine. I'll again find out if he's Scarf or not, so I'll take this. The fact that he didn't bring Frostlass, though, is fantastic, because it allows me to make sure that Raichu's the fastest thing out here, bar any Scarfers, and we also outspeed everything with the Porygon Z unless something's Scarfed as well. As we do manage to stay in and we get the KO on the Miltank. Where are you, Miltank? There you are, and you are gone. So he gets up his rocks, which is unfortunate, but at the end of the day, we 2KO it, and that Miltank is gone. So it's one less physically defensive problem that is there for my Crustle. Crustle is the what we gotta go for here. Okay, do I think he's Scarf? I do not think he's Scarf, and if he is, and I lose this thing, if he is Scarf, I think he goes for... If he's Scarf, I think he goes for U-turn. And he goes into... maybe Aegislash. I'm going to Draining Kiss here. We'll see if he's Scarf or not. As he is Scarf. Okay, so he's Scarf, we know that. Do I want to set up? Do I just want to set up here? Do I just want to set up here? That's the question. Okay. He's a Hydreigon, that's Choice Scarf. Level 50. And if I go into Urshifu here, he's at -2. I'd probably just U-turn, honestly. My other option is Corviknight and go for Brave Bird. I think what I'm going to do here is go into Crustle. And I'm going to set up. I'm going to try and punch a hole through his team. He's at -2. Just want to do some calcs quickly. Him at minus, so if he gets a max roll, there's 81 points of health, 52.9. He's at -4, and I go to -1. We do... He actually has a shot at KOing me, wow. If he stays in Draco's. I think I can freely just do this another time. So I want to do here is X-Scissor. Yeah, I'm going to X-Scissor here, and I'm going to get rid of Raichu. There you are. Okay, I'm X-Scissoring here because if he does stay in Draco's, I can do huge damage to the thing and I'll actually survive the next hit. And exciting things, I won't outspeed this thing at +1. I just don't. At +2, sorry, at +2 I don't outspeed this thing. I get to 180, he gets to 247 if he's timid max speed. Okay, he switches out, so I could have gone for it, but it's okay. As he goes into Minori, which I have no idea what it is. That is the Slurp. Is this thing Rocky Helmet? It is not Rocky Helmet, and at this point, I'm going hard into Corviknight here. Or do I want to stay in? If he belly drums, I don't lose. I think I am going to stay in. And I'm going to go for my Shell Smash here. Shell Smash. Let's do it. Balls to the wall. Gonna play risky. That's how I gotta beat Josh. And the more we can think this thing down, the better for us. So at this point, he knows we're definitely adamant as he Cotton Guards. Cotton Guard, is that +3 defense? I think it is. +3 defense. Okay. Now what is this thing called? This thing is called Slurpuff. So it's not a +3. Huh. I'm very worried about this thing. Do I go for another Shell Smash here? I have 25 seconds on that. +4. We do not too much to it. Because you can easily go for another one here. I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for a second Shell Smash here. And that Shell Smash again. We have our Sturdy intact. We'll see what he wants to do here. Does he wish? What happens? Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Ow. Let's Rock Blast here. I was not expecting a Cotton Guard Slurpuff. Not at all. That does nothing. We're at +4. Oh my god. And we only hit twice. My luck with Rock Blast is so terrible. Damn it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You know, that's so unfortunate. In comes Porygon Z. That's so unfortunate. That's insane. Where do we get a boost in? Get a boost in our special attack. Fantastic. And I want to go for a Tri-Attack here. Just gonna force this thing out. He's gonna have to go into the Aegislash. I think I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt here. I should probably calc this again. So I'm going to do that. If I go to Porygon Z, or +1 Thunderbolt, 63 to not 30, no, that's not gonna be enough. Tri-Attack's gotta be my play here. Let's Tri-Attack. He's probably gonna go to Tentacruel here, which is fine, it's damage. Any damage against the Tentacruel is good damage. And the good news is, I do have my Corviknight, which is at max HP. It can take hits from the Tentacruel. Cotton Guard. Someone actually brought it up in my front office. They just thought like it just wouldn't do as much work as it needed to. But Tri-Attack comes out, and we demolish that thing. Fantastic. Fantastic. So down goes the Slurpuff. Okay. What does he want to do though? I don't think he thinks I'm Specs or something. He thinks I could be, maybe I'm Silk Scarf or something like that. Huh. And I don't know if he wants to go Sumire. What is that? Aegislash. In comes Corviknight. We have to go into that. We are locked in. And let's see what this thing wants to do to me. I have the Assurance for a little bit extra. As he stance changes, we're at 180. And he brings us down to close combat. Ooh. Okay, that's nothing. He did 48 points of health. Do I want a GMAX here? Huh. Because I can Assurance. What would he go into? Would he go directly into Charizard? Or would he just King Shield here? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna Wind Rage. He switches out. What does he go into? Inko-chan. Is that the Hydreigon? It is. So Hydreigon's gonna have to take this hit. That's great. We're Gigantamaxing for the first time this season, and we're actually going to attack off too. Fantastic. And we're getting rid of hazards as well with the max wind rage. So how much will max wind rage? Because we used to have a... My set originally had a lot of attack, but not anymore. Max wind rage comes out. That is 0. Insane. We got rid of the hazards though. I know he's Choice Scarf as well. He's going to be doing 22 to 26 to me with Flamethrower. So that's fine. Does Wind Rage do more or Flutterby? Flutterby does more. I'm going to go for the Flutterby here, just in case it's a roll. As he Fire Blasts, and he misses. That's big. I'm sorry, man. So we're going to get the KO. Corviknight picks up its first KO of the season. And we get rid of his Choice Scarfmon. And I believe at this range we should still be able to take any hit from the Charizard. Because we have a good amount of special defense. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. At this point I think we're in a good position. We're in a good position here. Sumire, that's the Aegislash again. Okay, if we go to Aegislash, if it's in Blade mode, we'll like destroy it with Max Darkness, but it's not going to be in Blade mode, unless he has enough speed for it to be. So you know, I will just go for the Max Darkness here, and we'll do a solid chunk of damage to it. He's faster than us, that's fantastic, and we're going to be able to do a huge amount of damage to it as he ends up going for the Shadow Ball here as he specs. I think that's specs. Max Darkness comes out. Ooh, that's big, I'll take it. I will take that kind of damage. So we were at 180 times 2, we're at 360 points of health. Need a calculator. Huh. I don't know if I necessarily need this Pokemon still. It's either Roost here or U-turn. He knows I got the U-turn. I'm going to U-turn. As he Shadow Balls me. We take the hit, which is nice, and we should get a second KO now. So Corviknight will have gotten the KO on both the Aegislash as he lives. It's okay. Huh. I'm gonna go into Porygon Z here. If he ends up not being what's called specs, then we'll be able to get the KO on it. What do we get the boost in? Special attack. Again. I can Thunderbolt here. That Fire Blast miss ends up coming in clutch. Because I think he definitely would have KO'd us with that Shadow Ball. The first Shadow Ball. So Thunderbolt comes out and Porygon Z gets a KO on the Aegislash. So it's its second KO. 2 kills for Porygon Z, 2 kills for Corviknight. 2 kills? 1 kill. 1 kill for Corviknight, 1 kill for Raichu, 2 kills for Porygon Z. That's it. Porygon Z, 7 kills on the season right now. That's nuts. Ryuji, that is the Charizard. Okay. Let's go for a Thunderbolt. He Gigantamaxes smartly. And he's still gonna have to take this hit. Let's see how much he ends up doing to us, or what he does to us. As we Thunderbolts here at +1. Oh, that's big damage. That's beautiful damage. As he Airstreams us. Are we going to take this hit? We are not. Okay. He crits us. Crit might matter, not sure. But at the end of the day, we dodged a... Yeah, we dodged a hit. Okay, okay. Question is... Damn, this is rough. I think I have to go into Urshifu here. And I have to hope that Basculin can beat the Tentacruel on its own. So I get rid of Porygon Z. So at this range, I have 54 seconds left, 2 minutes on my timer. I'm good to go. I'm kind of disappointed. My shit crashed on me, so I'm not happy about that. I can't see my team. You guys forgive me. I'm just kind of focusing, trying to be a bit fast here. Okay. Where are you? You are. God. Okay. Okay. Fuck. I can't tell if his blow's gonna KO or not. I have to go for the Rock Slide here. Airstream comes out. Cobra Berry pops. He's timid because he outspeeds us. We ate that up. We ate that up. Holy crap. Are you kidding? Oh my god. We still have a chance. We still have a chance. Sacking out Corviknight here. We still have a chance. That fucking sucks. Oh my god. That's what I was trying to calc. My fucking computer crashed on my computer. The showdown damage calc crashed on me, so I couldn't calc see how much Wicked Blow would do. That fucking sucks. That really fucking sucks. Like, I want to say, like, god damn, that's unfair. He missed a very valuable attack on me too, but I think I could have definitely won this game just right there. That's so bad. In comes Basculin. I have Aqua Jet. We're going to KO this thing now. I wasn't sure if we were going to KO before, that's why I didn't go Basculin first. We're going to Aqua Jet here. So Bastion's going to pick up the KO. So down goes Charizard. Picks up 2 kills. Oops, wrong Pokemon. That's Tentacruel. I want Charizard. Where's Charizard? There it is. Alright. I have Psychic Fangs. Is he going to outspeed me? Because I have the same speed on this, I believe. Oh no. I don't actually. Or she was a good bit slower. It's going to come down to the wire. I don't think he can do anything to Oko me. It just depends. He goes for Hydro Pump. Yikes. Crit. Of course he crits. Amazing damage. Psychic Fang again. Hydro Pump. He connects again. Yo. Fucking right, Basculin. Oh my god. 2-0 win. Are you kidding me? We came back. We end up going 2-0 on the season now. Fantastic. Basculin picking up 2 KOs. Urshifu, I mean, you did your thing. You lived the hit. You started a turn of GMAX, but you missed the Rock Slide. You missed the only attack you went for. I'm a little disappointed. Just got to see just a little bit. GG, Josh. I'm not going to lie. The miss on the Fire Blast that he had was big. The miss that I had on the Rock Blast was big as well. I think honestly they kind of evened themselves out. Maybe the Fire Blast was a bit more important because he was able to get a lot more damage off. Maybe, I don't know, for all we know, I don't get that 95% off on the Aegislash if Fire Blast hits. So it changes the game drastically. I can't believe we actually beat Josh again in a league that I'm really trying for. I'm happy about that. And the best part is I didn't even bring my team of teams. I know he didn't either. We're both like, he's smart enough to know that he's going to probably end up playing against me in the playoffs. I don't want a repeat of NCP where he brings a team that he's joking around with and crushes me. And then comes playoffs time and he actually brings a team that he's serious with and still crushes me. I'm happy I got the win. You know, I haven't had Porygon Z in a while, since IBL in Season 4. And the last time I was like beating Josh, like I was beating him all the time, was IBL Season 4 with Porygon Z. I'm so happy we got the win, guys. We are now sitting at 2-0 plus 7. I will definitely take it. If you guys are excited and hype for this video, make sure to leave a like on the video. Of course, subscribe to the channel, guys. If you have not already, make sure to go and check out Josh, of course. He's a fantastic creator, really amazing battler, and he's amazing at this game. So highly recommend to go and check him out. And at the same time, guys, if you're down in the comments section, make sure to let me know what you guys thought of the battle. Make sure to let me know if you saw any misplays that I made, if you would have done anything differently. I'm always trying to learn, so if you guys have any insight that you guys think I should be taking up on, I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all next time.